Welcome back, spooky friends, to another exciting episode of Sir Henry's Haunted Podcast. I am Zach. Here again today with us is Keegan.
Hola, amigos.
He's festive today, wearing some festive clothing. We got an exciting episode. I know it's been a minute, but between wrapping up Halloween, getting ready for Christmas, a bunch of sickness, all kinds of other stuff, here we finally are back. So we're going to cover quite a few things today and some news we're going to get to at the end of this podcast. So stay with us the whole show so we can get those views. Yeah, we are getting ready to open for Sir Henry's Haunted Christmas. But how did we get here? Let's go back to October, when last we left off. When I don't even remember when that was. We had just started. I think we had our media night, some other things. But we finished the Halloween season. Keegan, how do you feel about how the Halloween season?
It was a pretty good season.
Wrapped up? I think it was pretty good.
Very good turnout.
Any memorable moments for you that stand out?
I don't know. Anything crazy happen that I can't think of?
I don't think so, which is, I guess, a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I don't know. I think I switched characters about 20
How many characters
times.
did you end up playing during the whole season? It's probably
I don't think I got enough
17, 18.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I mean, I even got to experiment and play around with a few different things. I believe there's even a night you got to play Sir Henry.
There was indeed a night
crazy.
I got to be Sir Henry.
If you guys think you know what night that was, comment down below. See if you can figure out what night Keegan played Sir Henry for most of the night. We got to do some fun stuff. It was fun. We also did our first family fright night. We had that, but you weren't here for it.
I was not.
Huh. Guess you had better places to be.
How did it go?
Huh?
How was your turnout?
It was a lot of fun. So, for those who don't know or didn't get to come or whatever, we did our first ever family fright night this year on Thursday, October 30th. Basically, what this was a non-scary night to come out. If you're young, you have young kids, or you're just a grown adult who doesn't like getting scared, and basically walk through and see all of our sets and some friendly character faces without getting scared. So we turned all our animatronics off, all the sound was off. You know, it was just a lights on walking experience of all of our trails and a ride through on the Haunted Hayride. Designed for young kids and families. And so we did that, and it was a big success, big hit. A lot of people loved it. They had a good time. We had DJ Fabulosa out there. He was having fun with the crowd, playing games, dancing, all kinds of fun stuff. We had done something like a family-oriented event years ago, but it was during the day, like on a Saturday, like from 2 to 5, and it was really hot. It was really miserable. It was really awful. And I said I would never do it again. And we haven't. We're not going to, just because that's so miserable. And it's a lot of work for us, because then we have to turn around and do the nighttime thing, and we're all exhausted. It's just too much. But I think this was the perfect balance to being able to offer a family friendly experience one night out of the year. But also it's being at nighttime, and you can kind of see the show and appreciate the show for what it is, and all our cool sets now. We've got some really cool stuff out here. So it was a very happy medium, and I think being on a Thursday night was cool too. It was the first time we ever done anything on a Thursday like that. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be... excuse me. I think that's going to be back next year. Do it even bigger and better. We had face painting out there, and Taylor was doing some face painting. We had our food vendors, and like I said, DJ Fabuloso and some photo ops, friendly characters. Trick-or-treating, we had like candy stations and handed out, and we'll even do that even bigger and better next year. And then the finale scene of the hayride, they were doing the Monster Mash, a little dance party there. That was pretty cool too, because that's Frankenstein. We had that in the finale. So yeah, lots of fun we had that night. Appreciate everybody who came out that night and hung out with us.
From what I heard, the actors had a great time.
It was fun
because they didn't have to scare. They got to talk
chill.
to the
it was
kids.
Fun. You
talk
can
to
see like the parents and the kids having a good time. They could like talk and actually interact. So yeah, that was a big thing towards the end of the season. We had a lot of fun with that. How was Halloween night for you in your opinion? A lot of people ask about that. Like, how was Halloween night?
I don't remember anything crazy happening, which is a surprise because Halloween night is usually pretty bonkers with the people. It just felt like a normal night. I feel like there wasn't anything.
Crowd was good.
Yeah, it was just a happy crowd. Everyone was having a good time. There was nothing too insanely wild that happened.
Yeah.
Insanely wild. It's a new one.
Yeah,
I don't think there was anything. It was good then. Can't remember anything bad.
It was a fun night. We all got to do a few different characters. But yeah, that was a fun night.
Kind of just stood around most of the night.
We also did a chamber of commerce event with the Plant City Chamber of Commerce that week of Halloween. So it was like a business after hours thing. We had quite a few chamber members out here, and we just kind of showed them the space and the setup. And we've been members of the chamber for a while now. It was a cool opportunity to do that event. Your mom kind of helped put that together, so shout out Summer. That was a legal shout out. But yeah, that was fun. We had Kill and Curly out here and some other stuff, and they got to go through the houses and trails, and apparently we left some stuff on, so a few of them got scared. So that was fun.
There's also some different characters out there.
Yeah,
that you don't normally see out.
Yeah,
like we had Poppy was out. Wasn't Poppy out?
I don't know. I don't think Poppy.
The statue was out.
The statue, some new common area characters just out there, just kind of hanging
different
out.
Different characters out.
Taking some pictures, all cool things like that. I feel like there's something else that happened during October, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we took a trip.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We took a trip. I think we teased at this last podcast.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Big trip too.
Like the next to last week in October, we tried to. It's very hard. It's very, very, very hard for us because 17 nights we're doing this, all of which are weekends. Last weekend of September, all the way the first weekend of November. We have very, 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 very little time. And then all of September is filled with rehearsals. So we have very little time to go out and do other haunted houses. So when we go out and do stuff, I mean, yeah, we do like the HHN, that's this, whatever. But if you really want to see good stuff, and this is my soapbox I'm going to stand on right now, sit on. If you guys ever want to see good quality independent haunted houses, and you get the chance, go out of state. Don't settle for HHN or your theme park stuff in this area or any other area for that matter. Go out of state, go up north, go. Most of the stuff that's been around for a while is going to be like north of the Mason-Dixon line. Up in the Northeast, the Midwest, as you kind of two hot spots. Ohio has a ton of haunted houses, but we flew into Chicago and we did like a pretty extensive road trip for basically being 36 hours. We flew in on a Wednesday, came back early on Friday morning. So we flew to Chicago. We got some really good food.
Oh, thing we got there.
Yeah, we had. Of course, you got to eat Chicago style deep dish pizza.
This pizza was so good.
Little place. Tell us about your pizza experience, Keegan.
So my pizza personally was incredible. I had a buffalo chicken pizza. Was that one? Yeah, I got the buffalo chicken pizza, deep dish.
Deep dish, Chicago
style. It was like the best pizza you'll ever have. Best pizza ever. But some of the other people that were there on this trip didn't get their pizzas until...
Yeah, a couple other guys, they took 30 minutes to get their pizza. They messed up the order, whatever. But it was still delicious.
But it was so good. It was worth it. I promise.
So that was our first stop. Then we went to this... They've been describing it as like the Disney World of pumpkin patches. I think that's a fair description. It's called Bankston's. It's in Chicago area, Lockport area. Went there and it's exactly kind of what it sounds like. It's a Disney World pumpkin patch. It's this pumpkin patch farm, but it's been built out to where they have like paved streets and all these different buildings with concessions and
it was like its own little town.
All these attractions,
very cool.
And they have like rides, like legitimate rides, like What do you think of Bankston's? I don't think I'm gonna ask you.
It was pretty cool. It was very large. I was not expecting it to be so
it was a big,
so
space,
big
a
and so. I don't want to call it. I don't know how to call it. It was like a little theme park.
Mhm.
It was literally like a little theme park,
Yeah.
which was pretty insane. There was a petting zoo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
We spent some time in the petting zoo feeding the
We
goats.
spent time in the petting zoo.
Yeah, I
You-
was kind of bored of the petting zoo. I had to go off.
He ran away. He got lost.
But no, it was a really cool place, really clean place.
Yeah.
Really nice. We got there like when the sun was setting, so kind of got to see that come to life with stuff. It was very cold.
It was
very cold,
very
which was nice. I
cold.
love the cold. But yeah, Bankston's really cool. If you ever get the chance to go check that out. And then from there we went to Hell's Gate. I think collectively this was all of our first times at Hell's Gate. Calvin had been before, but this is my first time. And that's a big name haunted house. They've been around 25 plus years, I think, in Chicago area. And yeah, Keegan, what was your impressions of Hell's Gate?
Hell's Gate is insane. Like, they have the first little walkthrough area. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, you know, it's a typical haunted
the
house.
first walkthrough is like a walk through the woods. It's like
Yeah.
this big long trail leading up to the main haunted attraction
Yeah.
part. And it's probably, you know, the walking trail is probably similar to the length of like our hayride. It's pretty extensive.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And they have a
So-
lot of cool sets.
Yeah.
The mausoleum set, really
Yeah,
cool.
I would say you go through like the little woods area, and then we got to this mausoleum, and I was like they're not playing around. They were not playing around. And then we went up the rest of the hill, and you see Hell's Gate. You see this mansion,
Huge mansion.
and I was just like in awe of everything. It was insane. Inside that mansion was
Yeah, and the way they do their like group spacing is very unique too. It's very
Yeah.
different. It's like 4 different stations of where they're breaking you up into people and then kind of pushing you through.
and they had like little shows in each
individual
of the.
Yeah, and it's very
stations.
show based
It's
oriented.
very
At
cool.
the start of the haunt. So yeah, we got into the mansion, then they put us in this room where, and if you don't want any spoilers, and maybe you skip this part, but we're in this like foyer room. There's like this giant fireplace, picture, lights go out, kind of like a haunted mansion thing, and then these 2 twin girls, and it's all part of the story. I'm not going to get into that, but these 2 twin girls are on top of this huge fireplace mantle, and then they do their bit, and then all of a sudden one of them flies out across the audience. The other is like leaning down.
Literally is like flat on top of you, while the other one's flying across.
And then there's 2 photos on the sides, and then like 2 other girls came out of like ghost things. Animatronic came out of those. They're like, what? Your mouth's on the ground. It's
Not only
cool.
was that horrifying, the choreography at the
It's-
beginning of the show
it's very impressive.
was very impressive.
So very theatrical, very you know, all stuff we love. So that was awesome. And then they break you up like 1 or 2 more times, and you start going through the haunt. The haunt itself was beautiful, it was crazy, it was awesome. You're going through all these different scenes. And at one point, like in the middle of it, you're going down like an actual slide, like a slide you would go on at like a playground. They have like this like 8-row thing of slides. You get on it, you go down, and it takes you into a lower part of it, and
Which I don't ever remember going up.
yeah, I don't know how they did that. That was cool though. Whatever.
Now that I think about that.
Just like a slow ascension up. What did we slide down into?
Franken.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
like
Franken. It was like the
Frankenstein
doctor
lab.
laboratory
That was one of
thing.
your favorite parts, right?
Yeah. There was like so many little things. Like they had little bottles that were like bubbling with heads in them. There was like a little electric rods everywhere. There was just so many little things. And then there was this giant centerpiece that you kind of walked around of like these bodies like that were on these little tables. It was
really.
there was so
really,
much detail in that
really
room.
cool. A lot of detail. I mean, the whole place had tons of detail, especially in this room.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like another room or 2 or whatever. And then you went to the finale scene, I'm pretty sure, which was this dragon's lair, right?
No, that wasn't the finale.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to talk about dragon's lair. I'm not like a big fantasy guy or like dragon guy. I don't care for that stuff, which is why I don't see that out here. But his dragon lair was freaking cool.
It was so cool.
It had like 6 or so animatronic dragon heads. this thing was amazing. I mean, and it's like all different levels built out, absolutely incredible. Wasn't necessarily scary or anything, but it was just like they had a lot of good scares in there. Though.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about it, but yeah, I mean, and if you want to watch all this, there's plenty of YouTube videos of like walkthroughs of Hell's Gate and stuff. If
There's
you
not
wanna see
many.
what we're talking
I tried to find some before we
about.
went.
Not many of the like actual show,
Yeah.
but you can see like BTS videos. Of
Yeah.
it. But the show,
They
if
keep
you
it
want
very.
yeah, if you want to experience the show, you got to go up there and
Yeah.
experience it yourself. So yeah, and then we went out in the common area and we got like a little behind the scenes tour of that their stuff and how they do things. That was really cool. Awesome haunt. Highly recommend it if you guys ever up in the Chicago area and want to see that. What was your favorite scene in that or part of Hell's Gate?
Favorite part? I'm gonna say the doll room because they're one of their big icons. I think her name is Mother. Her name is Mother, I believe. There's a replica of this character in the corner of the room with like vines growing out of it that like lead to all these dolls. They have a actual dollhouse of their haunt in that room that you walk around, which is very cool. And then on our way out of the doll room, there's like these two cribs, and this baby just comes flying out of one of them directly at us. And
Animatronic?
yeah, animatronic one. Mark was like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And I was like, "Yeah, it was."
Notes to do that.
Every
Yeah.
scene in there was just incredible.
It's in my top 5 for sure. After going there, for sure, top 5. Everything was good. It was very theatrical. Very 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 good stuff. It was kind of like stimulation overload with how much stuff and content and just things everywhere. It's almost a little too much at times, but it was really good. And me being a stickler on story, I really don't care for a lot of other haunted houses stories, but I can really appreciate their story and how they incorporated everything and their attention to detail with the story. It's one of the better story-driven haunted houses I've been to. So I appreciated that a lot. So then the next day, we drove from Chicago basically to Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio, where we went and stopped at Blood Prison. Blood Prison is at the Ohio State Reformatory. This is basically a big prison. It's also the prison where they filmed Shawshank Redemption. If you haven't seen that movie, top 5 greatest movie of all time.
I did finally watch it for you.
Oh, you did?
By the way. Yes.
Oh, and?
Incredible movie. Now
How
I see
have
why
you not brought this up?
Because you've been living in your office.
Yeah, well,
I ain't seen you very
make
much.
these flyers
I've
for
been putting up
Christmas.
Christmas lights.
Yeah. So what'd you think
Anyways,
of Shawshank?
It
Is it not
pretty
incredible?
dang good movie.
Incredible. Yeah.
Seeing the movie after being where they
Yes.
filmed it, I think made it even better.
Yes.
Because I was like, oh, I stood there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where they filmed this. I think that made it even better.
Yeah. Love Shawshank. If you guys have not seen The Shawshank Redemption, watch it. It's an incredible movie. Maybe even top 3 all time. So part of the Ohio State Reformatory is where they filmed a lot of Shawshank Redemption. So you got like this whole museum and history tour of this, and it's they have this history tour as you go see all this stuff. But they also do a haunted house there, and it's called Blood Prison, which is one of the highly acclaimed haunted houses. And we got this daytime tour of Blood Prison and all the stuff they do in there, and really cool stuff. What was your thoughts of Blood Prison? I think most of the group thought that was it.
It was very, very cool. Very different style than Hell's Gate. Very different style. And it was, how do I word this? Like, what am I? It was bigger. I feel like some of the scenes were, like whenever you're walking by the cells, because you can see all the cells up on the wall.
Well, I mean, you have this
Like, it was more
backdrop
open.
of this 100-year reformatory prison that you're doing a haunted house in. It's hard to beat that. It's not like a warehouse set that you built this amazing haunted house, and you already start with an incredible backdrop. So kind of a.
And I appreciate how all their sets blended into the natural distressing of the building already. From a scenic point of view. Some of the stuff I saw.
Yeah, no, a lot of it,
Blended,
yes.
like,
but there was
perfectly
a
into
couple
it.
that kind of lost it for me. Clown scene. In the
I'm saying
prison
like the little
somewhat.
asylum and doctor's office
But
stuff.
the
It
like
blended
the,
in very
the,
well.
The stuff that was themed around the haunted house or the prison setting was like you said, flawless. It was very well done. But then and then you walk through like one part's a clown thing. I mean, I get it from. No, I don't get it. Sorry, I don't.
It's a haunted house. People like clowns.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you've got one of the greatest settings to do stuff, and you're gonna just do it clowns because you can't. I don't know, but whatever. That was my only critique, but it was incredible. I really wish we would have seen that at night too, but I wanted to pack in the most experiences for this trip, so we did this daytime tour, saw the movie sets and stuff, and tour, and then we took our happy butts over to Indianapolis. So we had like a 4-hour drive or something to Indianapolis, where we did 2 more haunted houses. We did Hannah Haunted Acres, which was cool.
Is that the one with the hayride?
Yes, they had like 5 attractions, a corn maze, and then a hayride. They had a lot of stuff. It was cool. It was fun. They had some really cool scenes in a few of their haunted houses.
You got a top scene?
The what?
You have a top scene? Top thing? The best thing you
yeah,
saw?
it was like the vampire thing, like that final room, like that big room. That was pretty cool. And then some of the effects, like they had this falling wall and some really cool stuff.
Like the roof. There was like blocks on the roof that were falling down on us.
Yeah,
they had some cool
that
stuff.
Was cool. The hayride was fun. It was different. It was very fast paced. A lot of animatronics.
Very fast paced in the ending.
And it was just different. The ending was cool because they like chase you and you like going full speed with this like hay baler grinder thing. So you're chasing the wagons.
A little
get
intense
chased with that. It was cool, and then this big fireball goes up. Cool place though. It was a fun time. I think they're fairly newer, so be excited to see how they grow and continue to level up. And then it was like 10 minutes away. We went to the 13th Hour, which I had heard great things about. And yeah, it was a great haunted house. We they have like it's like one big long show basically, which is what most of these places are up there. Just one big long continuous show that's broken up as you go through it. Yeah. What was your thoughts about 13th Hour?
That's when we got the behind the scenes thing afterwards, right? It was definitely different type of haunt because it's more of a show oriented haunt.
Yeah.
Like we go through these different rooms, we get stopped and the show happens. The story was cool. How it was like
Yeah.
I don't know what to call them. It was steampunky
like
people.
travel.
Yeah, we kind of time traveled. I got kidnapped personally. They summoned me to this demon in the end, and I had to walk the rest of the house by myself, which I did not appreciate, but it's fine. There was a stilt walker, and they was like, which one of you, I forget what they said. They said something. And stilt walker on rocks, very impressive, by the way. And I got put through a door, and the rest of them got pushed the rest of the way, and I had to go through these other rooms with me and this older woman that was pulling me through the rest of the rooms. It was slightly horrifying.
Yeah, they had some really well done scenes there. Really well done scenes. Scenic work was great. And their commitment to storytelling and whatnot was great. Yeah. The time traveling thing was like, okay, I'm kind of weird about this. It's just not my style, but they executed it really good. They did a really good job with that and how it blended into like this dark horror thing after the initial setup. And it was fun too. It was entertaining. They did a really good job entertaining the crowd, which is one of my top 3 most important things. So that was great. And they have like an outside area you go through before you start the main haunt. That was really cool. And then you go through
it was like
the main
2
haunt,
parts.
and then you go outside to another part. So it was really cool. I mean, it probably took 30-ish minutes, maybe 40 to walk through the whole haunted house experience.
And when we got there, I was like, what is this? You can't see anything when you get there. You're not expecting any of that at all when you get there.
It's kind of like Hell's Gate, where you got to walk down a long path and it's set up on top of the hill. I mean, I guess it's just the landscape of that area. But it was really cool. And then, the owner kind of spotted our Sir Henry Gear, Ben. Appreciate the behind-the-scenes tour. We had a full behind-the-scenes tour of all their stuff. Really cool setup. They do a really good job. Really cool creative concepts and creative team. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate that. Behind-the-scenes tour. What was your favorite of this whole trip?
The whole trip. The food.
Yeah,
the food was honestly the best part of that trip.
Haunted house-wise.
Haunted house-wise, I'm gonna say the Frankenstein room at Hell's Gate. I think that I was just blown away by all the content in that room.
I took something away from each haunted house that was, I think, memorable. But I love the historical parts of the Ohio State Reformatory. But I think my favorite haunted house was definitely Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, it was Hell's Gate. It's so cool.
Oh, I forgot to mention where you got us lost at Bud Prison. You had us walk all the way around the building to try and get in.
Yeah, we were going around the backside trying to, I guess, become inmates. Yeah, but we found our way. Don't worry. Oh, I want to mention too about the 13th hour. They had probably one of the scariest, most memorable finales of a haunted house I've been to, at least recently.
Yeah.
Basically, this was where we like split up. So Keegan went down one side, and then we went down this other side. It was like 2 hallway doors, basically. But it was a cool set. I can't remember what the set was, like cave almost or something.
Yeah.
And you go in, and it's totally pitch black. And my father-in-law has been talking about this to me for years. You got to do this like totally blackout experience, and they got to find their way out. That's basically what this was. He went on one side. He went first.
Yeah, that's not how my ending was, by the way.
So what was your ending?
Well, I walk out the door, like I get in this door, and all I remember, I don't know if I blacked out what happened. I was freaking out. I was by myself. I just got kidnapped by this demon thing. And there's like these white sheets, and there's this woman, this older woman, and she like is just like reaching in front of me. And it's like, so like I'm following her, and she's just walking backwards. All of a sudden she's gone, and I see another door. So I go to another door. I'm in this other room. I see the door in there, so I like rush to that door, and then I'm into the pitch black hallway that I then had to walk down by myself. I could hear them the whole time. So I thought like I was going to run into him eventually. No, never ran into him till the end.
However they did that was brilliant and,
Yeah.
and crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And then like the whole time we're in there, I mean, we didn't have that. It was just like a long straight hallway, I guess, of total blackness. You saw like a little faint light. And you just walk towards that and hoping nothing jumps out at you. I don't think it did. I can't remember. I was just too focused on getting out there. So yeah, amazing finale. So yeah, I wanted to shout that out too. But yeah, we had an awesome trip. It was a great time. Got to see some cool stuff. Got to finally experience some Midwest haunted houses.
It was a cool area down there too.
Yeah.
Like people had some cool decorations set up.
Oh yeah, definitely Halloween culture
Yeah.
there. We don't have that here in Florida. But yeah. And so we wrapped up the Halloween season, and now here we are, getting ready for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So Christmas opens Friday, December 5th. So that's right here, right now. What do we got going on for Christmas? We got 2 haunted trails. We got our haunted sleigh ride that's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We have
What's the theme of our trails?
yeah. So we have Krampus Toymaker's Curse. So this is Trail 1, one trail all the way to the left. Basically, Krampus. The setting is a German town. It's the first time we've done Krampus in an actual like
Little German boy.
little German boy. So Krampus is coming back to his like old stomping grounds in this little German village on this hill, whatever. And there's this toy maker in the town, and his kids have kind of gotten spoiled rotten and become brats because they get all the toys from their dad, the toy maker. And Krampus is like, no, we ain't gonna have that. So I'm coming to this town and straighten all these kids out, and I'm gonna take some more people with me as I go. And so he's turned the toy maker's factory into his lair. So that's set up a trail 1. It's gonna be really cool. Excited for the management team and their creative input into that. I think it's gonna be fun. And then we jump over to Trail 2, which is what we're doing, and it's a very Strauss Christmas. So Dr. Strauss has decided he wants a happy Christmas for himself.
Is that what it's called? Is that the name you decided on?
A very Strauss Christmas, yes.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to turn all of his patients, or most of them, into toys. So he's doing even darker humanoid experiments on them. So... seeing this trail come to life with like the Christmas lights and the sets,
Yeah.
this
This
really
trail
good.
came
You
out
spent,
very well.
A lot of time there. What are you most excited for in that?
The finale of that trail is completely turned around now. It's completely different than it was. And then the other experiment room where I think there was a nurse in there last time.
Yeah, I got to give it up to Keegan and the team. That they did an amazing job to turn around. The room is totally feel different from from just a few weeks ago for Halloween. The cell block room. Wait till y'all see that. Y'all gonna poop your pants. That's gonna be rough.
Like it's weird seeing that we just had it opened as the asylum for Halloween, and now it feels like you're in a complete different asylum.
It feels totally different. But it also feels like if Dr. Strauss was doing experiments during Christmas for toys. That's what it feels like. So I'm excited for y'all to see. This is going to be fun. And again, I'm excited for this new management team to get their creative spin on Dr. Strauss's trail. So.
And we might be incorporating stilts inside of a house for Christmas.
Ooh, where could that be? We've never done that before. You've seen it on the Hayride and Common Area, but not inside a trail. Come check it out. And then, of course, the Haunted Christmas Sleigh Ride, which is very kind of a similar mood and feel to what last year was, with updated scenes. So it's kind of like the Legends of Halloween Haunted Hayride, but the Legends of Christmas is not. It's called Nightmares of Christmas Sleigh Ride. So we'll have like Krampus. Well, basically, the setup with the hayride is that Santa's gone mad.
Yeah.
He's lost his marbles. He's eaten one too many cookies. And he's let these creatures of Christmas loose. So Krampus, Gingerbread Mafia, Little Jimmy, Rabid Reindeer, Evil Jack Frost, Evil Killer Snowman, and then Santa's Castle Lair at the end. So that's the whole experience of that. It's going to be really fun. It was a lot of fun last year. And I think the audio and everything and the scenes are even better this year. So I can't wait for that creative team to bring that to life.
Definitely a lot more energy than it is for Halloween.
Oh yeah,
this event is much more high energy.
Yeah, it's we can do things for Christmas that we can't necessarily do for Halloween because of Halloween being what it is. But gloves kind of come off for these off-season events. So yeah, we got the sleigh ride, and then we have all our common area characters. A lot of new common area characters. Really excited about that. Of course, we'll have favorites: Krampus, Frosty, all those guys. But we got a lot of cool new ones. I'm really excited for one character in particular, and that's an angel. Mm-hmm. Really excited for that character.
Very cool character.
Just because it looks freaking cool.
We're going to put a photo of it up, possibly?
No, come to the event if you want to see the character.
Leave them on a cliffhanger like that.
Or watch our YouTube videos.
Or watch the video that just got posted today.
So, this is like we're time traveling back
later,
to
whatever.
Anyway, so yeah, food vendors. We have one escape room, photo op, escape room thing. Not really, but photo op experience.
It's a photo op.
And we got a brand new centerpiece show.
Oh,
so if you were here for Halloween, we had our big pyram animatronic in that centerpiece show. It was a whole thing. You guys loved it, fell in love with that. Well, we had to have an encore performance for Christmas. And no, we did not just put a Santa hat on pyram, although hindsight, that would have been cool. We have a brand new animatronic in this centerpiece, just as large, just as gigantic as pyram. And
he's going to be blowing smoke at you just like Pyram did. Pyram was blowing a different type of smoke.
Yeah. This guy literally blows smoke. He smoked a couple packs of cigarettes a day.
He blows smoke rings, specifically.
It's a Krampus, obviously. So come out, see that. That's going to be epic. I'm really excited for this center show for Christmas. Kind of change the whole dynamic of the common area for Christmas, just as Pyram did for Halloween. Mm-hmm. So we're excited about that. You got 5 select nights to come experience this event starting December 5th. 5th, 6th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Tickets got to be purchased online ahead of time. And with your general admission ticket, you get both trails and the hayride. So you don't have to have like a separate purchase for the hayride if you want to do the hayride. With your Christmas ticket, you get everything together. So definitely come check this out. Mm-hmm. It's going to be very busy, I'm sure. So don't wait to get your tickets. Get your tickets early. Anything you want to add to Christmas?
The swag shop turned out pretty cool for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new swag shop.
We got the swag shop. If you saw that during Halloween, we've got Christmas swag now. We've got some really, really cool stuff. Mom's been working on that to put that together. Go in and check that out. Get you some swag for Christmas.
We've got a gingerbread house of Trail 2 of the mansion.
I'm excited to see this. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We do, in fact.
Yes. see that display. It's kind of like the Hell's Gate thing where they have the miniature dollhouse stuff.
Yeah.
Is that where you got the idea from?
Yeah.
Okay,
It definitely
I
was,
appreciate
actually.
that.
Thanks, Hell's Gate. Appreciate you.
Anything else we're missing? Of course, we'll have an opening ceremony for Christmas. No Headless Horseman. It doesn't make sense for Christmas. Unless it was a reindeer, which might be cool.
We can't torture George with antlers.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have reindeer, though?
Huh?
Doesn't she have reindeer?
No.
Does she not?
She has like mini ponies.
Put some antlers on a mini pony.
Maybe. I don't know.
Comment if you want that to happen, please.
Yeah,
Y'all have to
maybe.
get this to happen.
Maybe. So yeah, come check us out. Sir Henry's Haunted Christmas. 5 nights only. Experience this event. Don't miss out. We've got some really cool stuff happening. We always put a ton of creative spin on things and do new things for Christmas. It's kind of like our let loose
Do whatever
event
we want.
to kind of blow off some steam from Halloween because Halloween's a monster. So,
And then right after Christmas,
we have
We're
Haunted
going to
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
So yeah, it's nonstop for us, nonstop. But yeah, wrapping up the podcast. Actually, do I have any new things here? I gotta do some shout outs.
Is that teddy bear new?
I think it's been there. I do have this little coffin thing, vampire thing.
You do have something new.
Oh yeah. Thanks. I want to shout out Renee and her husband. That was $2, so $1. But yeah, this Sir Henry Bussies, where we give out a ton of awards. We have a cast party at the end of the season for all our cast, and we give out a ton of awards. And this was the Skull Award, basically that a handful of people got. So this was that. So
Very cool.
That's here down here. Love that. The candle that stopped working.
It's working now.
Oh,
it's not
I
spinning.
think my kids broke it.
Got it.
But yeah, some new stuff. But yeah, before we wrap it up, wanted to talk about some news, sad news. Some of you guys might saw this on social media if you're friends with Calvin, but Calvin, R.I.P. Has spread his wings and has moved on to some new dreams and goals of his that he's been working towards for a bit. So that's why Calvin is not here, is not hosting. But nothing bad, anything like that. We love Calvin. Calvin's still very much part of the Sir Henry family and will always be. We tried to do a podcast with him just so he could do like a final podcast, but just schedules and time just did not line up. Yeah. Calvin is off to new adventures, and we wish him well, wish him the best of luck and things. I know he's going to be doing cool stuff. He's going to kick butt with whatever he does. In fact, I know what he's doing now, and it's an awesome opportunity he's got. So yeah, that's you're gonna see more of Keegan now. I don't know if you guys like that or not. That's cool, but we'll get his input mostly. But yeah, wanted to mention that to you guys, so you're just not like, oh, where's Calvin at? What happened? No, nothing happened. This is a conversation me and him had, and he just wanted to do some new things. And Calvin's a young kid, and he's got his whole life ahead of him. So wish him well and wish him the best. We will miss him dearly on the team, but I know he's going to do cool things. So just wanted to bring that news up just so there's not like anything out there with that. But yeah, we got an exciting Christmas season coming. Some really cool stuff. Really cool characters.
Yeah.
New, I can't stress this. We got some really cool new characters coming this season.
There's a lot of new characters.
Pretty much the entire common area is full of new characters. So yeah, get your tickets online. Come out and see us. Sir Henry's Haunted Christmas, December 5th through the 14th. We will see you there. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Sir Henry's Haunted Podcast. And stay spooky, friends.
Peace.